Today we are going to meet another new character. His name is Raynard Patterson. We've heard about him from a couple other characters, but today we are going to hear from him. Finish what you start. That's my mother's favorite saying, and she's earned a right to it. She had me when she was a teenager, but that didn't stop her from finishing high school, and she moved more times than Steve could even dream of. Even now and then, when I consider dropping out, I take a good long look at my mother and think again. This year certainly gave me plenty of opportunities to practice. Homework was a nightmare. Essay questions in history and English? What are they trying to do? Kill me? All those words swirling around the page gave me a headache I'm still trying to get rid of. If only they could give homework a beat and put it on a CD. Now that would work for me. Then they'd be speaking my language. Chords, melodies, homework in the key of G. Oh, yeah. Music has always come easier to me than words. My mother says I used to beat out rhythms on my high chair with a spoon. I don't know if the story's true, but she's told it so often, everyone believes it. The one thing I know for certain is that I eat, sleep, and dream music. Man, when I see myself in the future, it's on a bandstand fingering my alto. I may not be much of a talker, but hey, give me a sax and I'll talk all night long. My cousin Sterling says one day the whole world will hear what I have to say. Last week, my English class was the world. It was open mic Friday, and I'd shown up with my saxophone case in one hand and a folded up poem in the other. Not that I'd needed a copy of the poem. Besides the other kids, I knew we'd have a living. Published poet in the audience, so I spent a week memorizing and rehearsing my poem in front of a mirror, if you can believe that. Even so, I still thought about maybe skipping the poem and just playing a piece on my sax. But there'd been too much skipping this year for me already. I'd skipped participating in every other open mic Friday, and Mr. Ward had skipped over me in class whenever it was time to read out loud. Which is why everybody thought I was 3 degrees below a moron. Not that I blame them. Even I used to think I was an idiot. Of course, now I know better, and so does my English teacher. Mr. Ward and I had discussed my problem back in September. He'd agreed to keep my secret, although he thought I should share it with class. As for me, I didn't think they'd understand, and I didn't want anybody treating me as if I was diseased or mentally unstable. It seems easier to let them think I was stupid, so long as I knew I wasn't. But after last Friday, I realized Mr. Ward was right. It's only been a week, and already I feel lighter. That's not the way I felt when he called my name, though. Okay, Raynard, he said. You're on. All my second thoughts rushed forward, causing a traffic jam in my mind, but Gloria caught my eye. Go on, she whispered. Do it, cuz, said Sterling. Yeah, said Wesley. Show us what you got. I nodded thanks and took a deep breath. I shoved the poem in my pocket, grabbed my sax, and went to the front of the room. And now for Raynard's poem. Open Mic. Dyslexia by Raynard Patterson. Onion skin, acid-free linen, 80% recycled fiber. The paper content doesn't matter much. My eyes see letters dancing back and forth across whatever page they're printed on. The why is a mystery to me. Could it be I'm 1 gigabyte short? Or maybe I was born feet first. When the doctor smacked my bottom, did I laugh instead of cry? Do my thoughts trade places like letters on the sky? Such questions are enough to make you crazy if you're not. Dyslexia is a minor disturbance, nothing major once you learn your way around it, says the doc, as if he's a radio jock, announcing a fender bender, steer clear of the wreck ahead. Try the Tiboro, or smooth traffic next time, to take your mind for a spin. Neurological distinction notwithstanding, something in me whispers freak every time I wriggle out of reading aloud, or have to ask a stranger, excuse me, but what does that sign say? Read me any way you choose, only please stop asking, what's his problem?